Hi, my name is PJ, and today we're going to be installing a Bakflip CS on this 2011 Toyota Tacoma double cab. Now with the Tacomas, they all come with this deck rail system just under the bed rail on the inside of the bed. So with the installation, they give you these washers with the inserts on them that you can actually slide down the track system to attach the rail, so we're going to do that now. First, you want to start off by taking the end cap off. That just slides right off, and then just going to take the bolt with the flat plate, put the flat plate inside the track system, and then just slide it down. Now when inserting the rail, you've got 3 slots that are been grooved out on the bottom of the rail. Those are going to slide over the bolts. Obviously you're going to have to do one at a time, starting with the front, so we're going to do that. Okay. Now before you tighten up everything, make sure that the rail is sitting all the way up in front of the bulkhead, then just go back, hand tighten, and then go with your 13mm ratchet just to finish tightening everything up. We just got done putting the rails on, and next, because of the location I'm going to drill my hole, I'm going to go ahead and do the hole now, but depending on where you would like it, you can put it anywhere on the bed you want. But for this particular vehicle, I'm putting it right here in the corner, just up on top of this lip. That way it keeps the hose out of the way so you have your full bed. After drilling the holes, you just take your tube and you can cut it to whatever length you'd like. You just slide it into the hole, obviously down towards the ground. And then you'll just take the hose, push it up underneath the rail onto the nipple, and then that way you then just continue pushing till you get to the right length. It's time to put the cover on, but before we can do that, you're given this 1/2-inch weather stripping that goes along the front bulkhead of the vehicle. Just provide extra water resistance. So we're going to go ahead and add that now. Putting it in the back part of the bulkhead. Okay, we've just put the cover on. Obviously you've got 2 holes in the front that you want to make sure line up with the plates that are on the rails. Now you want to unflip the cover, center it both side to side and forward and backward, then fold it slowly back up and insert your bolts to attach it to the rail. We just got done centering everything, so now we're going to go back up and put the bolts in the front. That way it doesn't slide. And you're given a flat-headed bolt, obviously, which is going to go through the hole on the top. And then you're given a rubber washer, a big flat washer, and then a lock washer to put on the underneath with your star-headed nut to attach underneath, so that way it won't come off. So we're going to do that now. So we're going to start with the rubber flat washer, and then the metal flat washer, and then your lock nut, and then to finish it off you're going to use your star nut. And just tighten it down to where you get a slight dimple on the top to make sure it's nice and tight. To complete the cover installation 100%, you're given 3 bumpers, you could call them, to put between the cover and the cab, so when you do need your full bed access and you have the cover sitting up against the cab, protects it from damaging the cab at all. So we're going to do that now. So just clean the surface off, and I've already made my marks. So you want to, with mine, I'm going to put it smack dab in the middle of it. Just run it along, make sure it's tight, and do one more on the other side. Again in the middle, so that way when you close it, you got that nice gap with the cover not touching the truck. We just got done assembling the cover. Now it's time to assemble the racks part of it. You're provided with 4 of these plates with the 90-degree bend at the end for the rack part of it. And then you're provided with a large plate with 2 bolt holes, and then a small plate with 1 bolt hole, which actually you're going to attach to the top part of the plate, which we're going to do now. You're going to start by taking a 3/4-inch bolt with a lock washer and then a flat washer. You're going to go up underneath the plate and then take the plate itself and then just do a couple threads into it, because you're going to need it loose to attach the rail on the top later. And you're going to do the same thing to the bottom. Now with the little support brace, we've got, again, using the single hold plate, again using the 3/4-inch bolt, you're going to go up through the hole and then just screw again a couple threads just to get it started on the plate. And then you're going to take the 1-inch bolt, and there's this hole in the center of the plate that you're actually going to, from the back side, take the 1-inch bolt just with a flat washer first, go through the back, then take the other side of the support brace, put it on, and then you're going to do your flat washer, lock washer, and then your nut. You can do that to all 4 of the rack arms, and now we're going to attach it to the tonneau cover. Now to attach the rack or the rail to the rail of the cover, you're first going to start by taking the lock nuts, and there's a groove on this top part of the rail that you're just going to take it, obviously having the nylon part of it facing in towards the vehicle. You're just going to slide 2 of them inside that track system. Now make sure obviously the 90-degree bend is facing in towards the vehicle, and you've got this little groove on the bottom. You want to make sure the bottom of the rail sits inside that groove. Stand it up, look for your bolt or your nut inside, and then take your bolt and you just tighten it up. You're going to do that to each hole and to all 4 of them. Okay, we've put all 4 of our rails up. Now we're going to attach the cross rail. By doing that, I've got one side tight, one side loose, so that way you've got a little bit of adjustment when you go to slide everything over. So to start off, you're going to take the support strap, lift up the little single hole bolt plate up just high enough to where it goes in the groove of the rail, and then the same with the bigger bolt plate. You're just going to lift it up, slide the rail over. If you've got 2 people, it definitely makes it a little bit easier, and you're just going to slide it over. And then on the other side, you're going to slide it in just far enough to where you can slide the other side in as well. Now we're going to go to the front. Just got done putting the rails in. After you do that, center everything how you want it. They provide you with a little Allen wrench tool. Just go up, tighten everything down, and that'll complete the installation. Now, as you can see, the brace is actually covering one of the bolts, so you want to loosen that one up, slide it forward, tighten those up, and then pull this back, and then tighten that brace down. Now last but not least is the end cap that goes on the end of the rail. Just go ahead and get your screw started in the bottom of it. Just slide it in, take your little tool, and then just tighten it away. That'll hold the cap in. That completes the installation. I want to thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.